Dante Whitner here with me. Dante, you end up losing in the end, but really when you dissect this thing in the first half, how do you think the defense played?
I think we played pretty good. Other than getting off the football on third down, that's something that we have to correct. But other than that, we ran around, we tackled well, we were very fundamentally sound. You know, and we gave up a long kickoff that led to 3 points. That was it. So we feel pretty good. We got some more work to do, but we feel good about where we at.
Would some of the work be miss some tackles here tonight?
Yeah. We had some backup corners miss a lot of tackles, and we can't have that. It's okay for a guy to catch a football, but we have to get him on the ground. So I'm pretty sure we'll be doing some tackling drills in practice this week, but all around we feel like we had a good showing on defense.
I have to ask you about the quarterback battle. What did you think about Johnny Manziel when he got in there? I mean, this place was, all eyes were on Johnny. On the bench, you guys were engaged. I mean, what'd you think?
I think Johnny did what he was supposed to do. He took control of the offense. He used his legs when he had to. He got down, he slid. He had a lot of balls that was dropped by wide receivers that was routing the money. So he did what he's supposed to do. He did a good job today.
How about Hoyer?
I think Hoyer did a good job also. I don't know how many field goals with us, so I think one or two. But, those guys didn't have many reps. They did what they had to do. I think it's even quarterback competition, so we'll have to see next week when they get more reps.
My last question for you, man. How did it feel to have that orange helmet on for the first time?
It felt great, man. I tell everybody before I came out, I stood in the mirror for about 10 minutes to check it out. It's a dream to play for Cleveland. Now I get opportunity. Today was my first action. Now I can't wait for next week.
All right, you got Washington, 3 more to go, 1 down.
3 to go, 1 down, and then we start the real thing.
All right, Dante Whitner, thank you so much. Jim, back up to you in the booth.
Well, I'll tell you what, well said. A lot of good points.
It is halftime at Ford Field. It's the Browns 6, the Lions 6. This halftime report is brought to you by PNC Bank, the official bank of the Cleveland Browns, and by Elk & Elk, proud supporter of the Cleveland Browns. There's your score. It's all field goals so far in the first half of the first preseason game under Mike Pettin in this new Cleveland Browns regime. Dave Chudowski back with you live here at Ford Field. I'm joined by Nathan Zagura. Nathan, right off the bat, we see Brian Hoyer drive, but no points. But really, this first half, if we set aside the quarterback competition for a moment, it really was about the defense. Okay, Jim, thank you very much. All tied up 6-6 here at half. Coach Pettin, your thoughts on the first half, more encouraged or disappointed?
No, it's typical first preseason game. We did some good things. Some things we got to get cleaned up. I liked how we got in and out of the huddle on offense, played with some good tempo, moved the ball. We got to finish at the end instead of kicking field goals. Then defensively, not real pleased with the tackling. I would say that's the biggest issue so far. Our guys are flying around, but that's something we got to get cleaned up.
Thoughts on the quarterbacks in the first half? I know we didn't get a lot of Manziel.
Yeah, it was not that many plays, just the way it played out. He's going to play a good part of this third quarter.
All right, that was my next question. We'll see a lot of Johnny in the second half.
Yeah, he needs to get to work.
Okay, Coach Pettin, thank you very much. 6-6, that's the score here at halftime. Ready for the second half. Jim, back up to you in the booth.
To you by Jeep. Here's Dave Chudowski.
Jim, I think we're getting close to Johnny football time. He just got up and started throwing on the sideline for the first time. I spent the first quarter watching him a lot on the sideline. He's fully engaged into this game, going over notes and pictures, talking with the other quarterbacks. He is ready to go, I'm telling you.
Well, I think all of America is ready.
And we shall see.
Okay.
All right?
Yep. First things first.
Hi, Jim. For the third straight year and 5th time in 7 years, the Browns have a new head coach. It's Mike Pettin. He's excited. You mentioned not as excited as he will be for that first game against Pittsburgh. He talked with Jimmy Haslam for about 10 minutes before the game. And what about his week tonight? And he also crossed 2 things off the bucket list, meeting Jim Brown and LeBron James. Back to you.
Yeah, it was quite a week out at training camp. Dan Orlovsky.
Jim, Johnny Manziel's night is over. Everyone's intrigued with him, even his teammates. I mean, when he was on the field, the bench was basically empty. Everyone up there watching to see what he would do. A couple players even did the Manziel money sign. And by the way, this place just now starting to empty out. Everyone stayed to see Johnny Manziel. Back to you.